Hey, this is Rochelle with Maplewood Fire Department. I'm just calling to check up with you and follow up about that client that we met with last week.
When Sergeant Dugak came to me and said, hey, we're thinking about forming a mental health outreach team, absolutely jumped on the idea. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm in.
We knew that we had great community paramedics out there in the community doing things to help people to stay healthy. And we knew that we had officers that had skills in trying to help people that were in crisis. We knew that neither department really had all of the resources that we would ever want. And so we kind of tried a first of a kind initiative as a public safety entity to bring all of these resources together to do something to help our community.
There were several people that I definitely wanted to get enrolled right away.
We are uniquely positioned in the city of Maplewood because of their efforts, and we are pushing the envelope for ensuring that those in our community are receiving the best possible care when it relates to mental health related illness.
Is there anything that you need from me at this point? Yeah, I can check up like once a week.
We don't really have too many juveniles enrolled in the program, but I knew that this one was a special case and I wanted to work on it and get them home. We had been dealing with that juvenile for quite some time, for several years, and as he got older, he would escalate things. He'd become a lot more irate, and verbal turned to physical, and he would often fight with people. It didn't matter if it was his family, his friends, or officers, but he would get so upset. And beforehand, it was just kind of, well, what can we do when we get on scene to just subdue him and make sure that he doesn't do this again? Do we bring him to jail? Do we transport him to the hospital? And a lot of officers, because he was a bigger kid, they would kind of go, well, do we need to restrain you? And I worked with the kid for quite some time, was able to get a really good personal relationship with him and his father, and calls have decreased, and I still talk to the kid every once in a while. And he's doing really, really well. He's in day treatment, he is stabilized on his meds, and he's actually a really great kid. But you wouldn't know that coming onto the scene because at first glance, you just see somebody that's irate, throwing stuff, not listening to you, but he's just a kid that wants to be heard.
The MHOT worked closely with Mayor Abrams and Ramsey County to express our need in Maplewood. On August 19th of 2020, Ramsey County committed to providing a full-time social worker to be embedded with Maplewood Public Safety beginning in the first quarter of 2021.
She had all of these other resources that she's like, okay, I know what to do. I'm going to call these people. I'm going to get this assessment set up. And she was just fantastic. She had ideas where in a normal given situation with just patrol officers, we wouldn't have those.
One of the reasons I work here is because Maplewood is very focused on community outreach, and we want to try and prevent pain and discomfort in the community as much as we want to be there to respond to it. Excellent. Feel free to give me a call if there's anything else I can do at this point. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.